Good evening, everybody. It's Nick, aka Phaser Brain. I am back from my little out-of-state excursion. Got back late last night to a bunch of snow. Had to shovel my driveway in the dark. That wasn't fun. And then this morning it was all icy. Nice glaze, but I didn't fall. And then it melted. And now it's fine. And I'm back. So, yeah. Friday the 13th, of course. And then, sorry I'm starting my stream super late. What's up, Zero? How you doing? Long time no see. Well, or hear. I was just saying I'm back. And, yeah. Got home late tonight. Then I had like a 2-hour phone call I had to deal with. No, you weren't late. I started the stream a minute ago. I don't think you're late. You think you're late if you're on like 5 seconds after I am, but I don't think that's late. What is my phone
Bill
doing?
Cosby saw.
I gotta mute it. My phone's been on me all night.
Free my nigga Bill Cosby.
So, yeah. A little tired, but I'm good. I've been getting up at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. So by this time of day, I'm like, I gotta go to sleep now. So it's not going to be a very long stream. But I'll do my best. How'd you get ripped off, Zero? I know you had the whole PlayStation VR thing, but then that got resolved, right? So what's the latest? It's hard not to get ripped off nowadays. Batman VR only lasted half an hour. Why? Is like that's as long as the game is? Or did like what happened? Or did something go wrong that wasn't supposed to happen? Oh crap, I'm Jason. Let's see if I'm any good tired. What am I? Part 3?
Don't scare me like that.
What weapon am I rocking? That's how long the game is. Well, Zero, did you do your homework on that? Like, I don't buy a game unless I read the reviews. Yeah, that's short. I mean, does it have a lot of replayability? I mean, like a Friday the 13th match is 20 minutes maximum. Sometimes you're done in 10, right? But, you know, I still played it for 900 hours. So do you think, like, you can continuously replay, or is it like a single player story mode and like that's it, you're done?
No. Hey, no. This is my fucking room.
Wow. Well, yeah, that kind of sucks then. That's more like a VR movie. Wow. Yeah, that does sound like a ripoff. Gotta do your homework, man, before you buy these games. Because people bitch if a game is short, if it lasts like 8 hours. So never mind, like... Oh, look at this dum-dum. Noah, what's up, sir? How are you? You trusted a salesperson. It's their job to make money off you. Although they usually don't get commission. So then I don't know why they did that.
We're not gonna talk about that.
I kinda want to.
You never just felt like Superman?
Good? Good. Good that you're good. Where's that car? There it is. When's the last time I streamed? Friday? I think Friday. In 4 days. But it's out of town Sunday, Monday. Resident Evil 7. Well, that's got to be a longer game. So you're liking the VR, huh, Zero? Definitely gotta get into that at some point. Do you stream the VR, or do you just play that off stream? I don't know how hard that is to stream VR or not. Oh, so then that was a quick stream, is what you're saying? Boo! I used the stock, and Tommy was like, oh, he's gone. No, Tommy, I'm not gone. That was good. That was too easy. Oh, Mr. Jarvis. You have a lot of stamina, but not unlimited. Gonna have to use that gun of yours. Yeah, you are. Oh, where's that stamina? Ah, you shot me. Give me that rage, baby. Give me that rage. Oh no, Tommy. You look like you need a hug. Let's give Tommy a hug. There you go. Well, at least you streamed an entire game, Zero. So, like, you know, in one sitting. You could say that, right? Silver lining, maybe?
You only have to press it once. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, they think I went in here,
Hello,
but...
Jason. Jason, please. You don't want me.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
You're on the way. Oh, there's spray on the ground. Boing.
I didn't say you could take that.
He's coming. He's coming. Kids, we better watch out.
They made Batman kill Nightwing and they killed Robin. Wow, that was just like quick violence and death. It's like, yeah, no. See, that kind of quick death should happen in this game with
Actually,
nubile
that's why.
teenagers.
Oh shouldn't start. Oh my god, I
Does
can't
the
go
car
in
work?
No. I haven't gotten the gas in yet.
Jason,
Oh,
we can
he's
solve our
catching up.
differences.
I'm outie, bro.
Wait!
Oh, I shouldn't come in here. How did that miss me? Nice.
You bad boy. Okay, there's something wrong. I tried to turn and it didn't turn. Got like... Yeah, that was messed up too.
I are dead.
Oh.
No!
Little bitch.
I can't heal you because I'm gonna heal myself.
Save yourself! Hey, look, another dead body.
No!
Run!
Another VR game. Beyond the Resident Evil 7?
You killed my friend.
You're next.
Yes. Kill for mother.
Literally, these people are doing nothing.
The Persistence.
What have y'all been
Is that a horror game?
Leave me be. Owie! I'm gonna die.
That grab, like twice, my hand just went right through her. They gotta fix that, man. Grab mechanics are wacky. Ah, survival horror. Well, I guess you gotta be persistent in that environment.
Leave me alone.
They're calling the fucking cops. Not okay. Yes, rage. Wahaha. You dummy. What are you gonna do, Jenny? You know you're dead soon. Very soon. Yeah, girl. Hello. Huggy time. I didn't. I morphed and then I shifted.
That's my boy. Hunt them down and make them pay.
Well,
You missed me.
God, my character's so retarded.
You need to linger on the jaw shot. You don't even notice that the jaw's coming out sometimes.
They deserve to die. Make them suffer.
11 hours. Okay. That's not bad. If it's got a good story, 11 hours is fine. Piece of cake.
That's my Jason. That's my special, special boy. You've done your job well.
$9. Oh, that's like $1 an hour. Way cheaper than a movie. And more interactive. Hi, Supreme Legends. No, they're never gonna release Jason X, unfortunately. But yep. Nah. It'd be nice, of course. Love to see that. But no new content is planned for this game. Interestingly enough, the latest update for this game is they're releasing it on Nintendo Switch. So they can release the same content on different platforms.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
But they can't make new content. Yeah, that would be a nice one. That's one of my favorite kills, for sure. Yeah, plus I'm a science teacher, so there's just loads of science in that kill, too. But yeah, it's just cool anyway. Yeah, they said they were pretty far away from having that done anyway when all the legal stuff got more complicated, so you know.
Paper beat.
So even if all of a sudden they got a license to create new content for this game again, it would cost them so much money. So I still don't think they would do it. What's up, Christopher? No, Jason X is not here. I mean, you can see him in the virtual cabin as a model, but he's not built into the game properly. Astrobot, huh? Who paid $40 for something that was a half an hour? His weakness? Well, he's loaded with metal, so I imagine a good counter against him would be to be Magneto, but, you know. He's not available as a character in this game. We need a crossover for that. X-Men versus horror antagonists. How would they do? Maybe Storm's in the game. It's raining. Well, neither can part 6, 7, 8, or 9. None of the Jasons past part 5 can run. Because part 6 is where Jason got resurrected there. So they made all of those Jasons slow. But with better shifts. I heard Jason X would have Badwater speed. But I don't know. Maybe he... I don't know. I guess. Who knows? No one really knows for sure. They didn't finalize the stats for Jason X. They would still have had to do a lot of beta testing with Jason X that they didn't get to. So... wouldn't work. So no one really knows for sure what the final stats were because a final decision was never arrived at. He may have had some preliminary stats, but nothing was ever finalized. Even though, yeah, technically they put Jason X in the game code and some people found it and played it for a little while, and then they put out a patch that took it away. That was still a preliminary Jason X. More like an alpha. Chucky was never family friendly. He was a homicidal maniac. Yo, he morphed right on me. Did you see that? He literally morphed right on me. Like he just appeared and I was in front of them. You cannot get worse luck than that. Alright, so do I just quit this game or wait to see if I come back as Tommy? Because that was just the worst luck I could possibly have. He just totally lucked out there. He could be a cheater. I don't know. I'm just going to call it bad luck. I don't have any evidence. We're becoming too PG. What do you mean too PG? What, do you want me to swear some more or something? I wasn't trying to censor myself. Or did you mean PC? I humbly accept your quest. What is thy bidding? Oh, so you meant PC, Zero. Yeah. We're pretty PC, yeah. It's hard not to step on toes. Hey, Zach. How's it going? Part 3 again? Alright. No cooking shows yet. Not even cooking, period. My dinner consisted of cereal and yogurt. So, yeah. I'm not even cooking for me. So don't worry, you're not missing out on all my exciting cooking. Spear. And jaw rip. Oh, why did that have Barney on? There'll be a cooking show someday. Whoa, I'm in South America here. Why is this guy... Yeah, so, okay. I'm not going to be able to communicate well with these people. My Spanish is rusty and I don't speak Portuguese, so... It's weird. What's up, Beast Boy? How's it going? My traveling, Zero? It was very good. I was visiting one of the grad schools I got into for an open house. So I got to meet my prospective advisor, my prospective cohort mates, some of the existing graduate students, ask a lot of questions, get a lot of information, and it was excellent. So, yeah, it's good. And they fed me well. So I didn't have to cook this weekend. I was going to have a nice salad for dinner tonight, but I did. I'm sorry if I'm a little tired and muted tonight. I've been getting up really early the last couple days, so more tired than I normally am this time of day. Did I meet any single females around your age? Yeah, actually I did. I mean, some of them are older because these are all doctoral student candidates. So, I mean, they've all graduated from college, and I think they all have master's degrees as well. So, but the younger ones, I think, are just finishing up their master's degrees. I mean, there are a lot of them in their 20s. There were fewer of them in their 30s, like me. And I was definitely one of the older ones, but not the oldest, but one of they although maybe the oldest among the current admits, maybe, but there are existing students there who are older than I am. But yeah, some are pretty young. And they're nice people. After one of the events, we went out just to a bar, just chit-chat for a little while. And yeah, interesting people. Nice people. You need to do what I'm doing? There's more single females your age in your school than there are in my tiny graduate student cohort. Who lives in Chicago? I don't live in Chicago. I live in Connecticut. And that's not where I'll be going to graduate school. A friend of mine lives in Chicago. But I live in Connecticut right now, and I'll be in the Boston area next year, or this fall. There's lots of single ladies, Zero. Gotta look online. That's where you meet more people nowadays. It's also easier to filter people out, too, you know. Okay, Zero. You want someone as beautiful as Beyonce? Don't you think that's a little ridiculous? There's not like a Beyonce around every corner, you know. Society's unrealistic expectations. Take a look at the next 100 young ladies that you see around your age and tell me just how many of them look like Beyonce. Then again, Jay-Z is very unattractive and he got Beyonce, so she's definitely above him in terms of looks. Well, and money, and so I guess basically everything. But he's still, you know, super famous. So if you want Beyonce, you're going to have to be Jay-Z. It's kind of how that works, you know. The strip club down the street. You think they look like Beyonce down there? I don't know about that. Okay, good. I'm like, because if you, then I'd be like, now I know why you're having trouble if you're going to be that picky. I mean, there are some people who, like, their goal in life is to become wealthy and powerful enough to attract a wider pool of potential mates. So some people do that. But then you must know that a big reason they're with you is that power and money, and not necessarily, you know, your personality and who you are. I think that would be a huge downside. Like, if I became super wealthy, I would not tell who I was dating that I was super wealthy if they didn't, you know, have a way of knowing.
Got him.
No, if he killed him, we'd have seen that. Dollar bills. You like that mocha, huh, Zero? Let's see if I get Jason this time. Dollar bills. Yeah, lap dances are not something I personally enjoy because, like, you may not be the first crotch that got grinded on that evening. You know what I'm saying? It's like sloppy seconds. So, yeah. There was when I went to college, there was a Chili's. And underneath the Chili's was a strip club. And every now and then, if you were at the Chili's, you could hear a little bit of, like, bass from the music they were playing downstairs. They played a music that was, you know, had a lot of bass to it. So, you know, you'd be sitting there eating your onion rings and your ribs or whatever, and then you just hear doom. And you'd be like, oh, it's a strip club. It was kind of funny. I never went to that particular strip club. Just went to the Chili's above it, but it was kind of funny. I lived like almost across the street from it 1 year, so I don't remember what it's called. Just remember it was under the Chili's. The single, yeah, okay, yeah. We're 0.000001% closer. There you go. So just put that little notch on your album-o-meter. Jason belongs in hell, Christopher. Yeah. All right. Well, if that's between you and him, you could take him on. I ever been to a strip club? Not in recent memory. Again, not really my thing. I find it a little gross, to be honest. Let's just say all of the lap dances I've received were not in strip clubs, and I didn't pay for them. So, yeah. Now you got me thinking, though. So, thinking of times in the past. But I'm not elaborating on any of that. In my younger days. Dollar bills. It's funny because it used to be that when you went out with a group of people, like, by default, everybody put cash in. Like, they didn't do this whole, like, oh, separate checks and then take 5 credit cards. Like, that was just not how things work. Pretty much everybody had cash and put in cash. So, and a lot of times, we'd have difficulty getting all the change. Like, people just had big bills, or, you know, they had, like, 10s and 20s. They couldn't put in the right amount of money. So, I always tried to save my singles. And I used cash more than credit cards. And, I just go to the ATM, especially in college, or ATMs everywhere. So I used to have a giant amount of singles. Like, I'd have like 15 singles in my wallet or something. Well, I set my spawn preference to Jason. I guess not a lot of people did.
No. B.
She limping? She limping? Where'd she go? Let's go get the car. I got stuff to do. Oh, well, that's a virtual strip club. That doesn't count. I assumed you meant a real one. But anyway, yeah, I used to have a lot of dollar bills, and there was a couple times I went out and I was like, oh, I have change. You know, I could break your 20 or whatever. And I pull out this giant stack of singles. And people will be like, Nick, why do you have all those singles? What are you doing with all those? I'd be like, it's just for times like this. I save my singles. Like, I would always go to the ATM and I'd get 20s. And then I would always pay with a 20. I'd cash in all my 20s so that I just then had a whole bunch of change. And that worked out nicely. Here's the draw rip. That was a long time ago.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve.
Well, his name was Catch Me If You Can, so, like, yeah, that's what I did. Wow, okay, I totally missed her head there. That was a little off.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get lap dances if you're with some, you know, someone fun. And it's not as skeezy than if you pay for it. It's like, ugh. Little Debbie. Come here, little Debbie. Oh, no, no, no. Nobody calls the cops on my watch. What's the point of all that?
Oh my gosh, I tried to heal you. I'm sorry.
You can never die. Hunt them down and make them pay.
I keep missing the shift grabs tonight. My timing is off. Oh, she didn't get out of the way. Mitch, put my pole in your mouth. Now you're dead.
Oh, that's juicy right there.
Don't stop,
Delish.
Jason. They deserve to die.
Whoa, he went flying.
Make them suffer like we.
There was one time I was in Vegas and I got food poisoning. Not a good time to get food poisoning. I lost like a day of my vacation there and I didn't feel good like the rest of the vacation. Anyway, we had split up into a couple of groups and I decided to, you know, hang out with the guy who was, you know, a little more adventurous, let's say. And so he met up with some like rich friends of his, and one of his rich friends got a limousine. They went to a strip club. They were out all night. They had like the amazing time. It was like the Vegas story that you're like would imagine being as crazy as possible. And I missed out on it because I felt so sick from my food poisoning that I went home early that night, and that sucked. Well, there's 3 of you together. It's fair play when everybody's trying to stun me. Slash in groups, grab when alone. That's how you play Jason. And that's why, see?
I don't have a spray.
No matter what they do, you cannot die.
You're a dead bunny. course she's got a pocket knife. So, I probably would have gone to the strip club that night because I would have been in the limousine just kind of going where everybody else went. Dummy, she missed. What are you doing, Tommy? Oh, he's just standing next to a gun. There are way too many weapons in this game. How'd I get stuck there? Oh, and Tommy got another weapon. What the hell? It's like 3 weapons in 10 seconds. And she's loaded with med sprays.
You can never die. Who is that?
This little bunny. I'm gonna kill her. Bye, bish. Cocaine? No, I would never do cocaine. I mean, it might involve cocaine, but not me. And probably that night, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone did a little blow. I mean, it was a bunch of rich people in a limo going nuts, so in Vegas, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Make them suffer.
But that's not my scene. But like I said, I might have been along for the ride had I not gotten sick. I don't mind watching shit go down.
Nothing very nice.
SpaghettiOs are what the counselor's guts look like when I kill them.
Oh my god!
Well, I'm Jason.
Not nice.
Because I'm Jason.
Their bodies. Ooh. Okay, do a good one. Do a good one. Thank you.
She got a good rare death there. Not a lot of radio kills. Yeah, I mean, I went to Vegas twice, and for a while I really wanted to go back. And I think I still do, but I kind of feel like I'm too old now. But I would totally go. But I don't think I'd, like, go quite as crazy as I might have once upon a time. Alright. Thought someone was in here, but I think it was just the radio that made the house light up. Jason doesn't like music. Alright, now let's see if anyone's still in here. Nope. That was it. Where shall we go? No one's on the phone. No one's at that car. No one's on my radar. Knock out the power. See if anybody gets scared enough to sense. I don't know where Vagos is, but Vegas is a nice, interesting place to go. You're not gonna get a plane ticket if you search with that spelling. I'm just teasing you. Spelling used to be so much more important because we had to handwrite stuff. Now, that spell check fixes everything. Or, now you can get Grammarly or whatever. I don't use that, though. I'm sick of those darn ads. Like, I write like a 4-year-old. I need Grammarly. It's like, okay. Well, if you're a writer, that's good. That's important.
Help me! Please! Anyone!
The hell's the door? Ah, these stupid little Vanessas. Oh, lucky her, there was a trap. Oh, come on, that should have hit her. Absolutely should have hit her. That was dead nuts on. I knew I should have broke that window, but she'll kill herself rather than get caught, I could tell. That's why they're Vanessas a lot of the time. They'd rather die than get caught. That's what she's gonna do. She's a skank. Fraidy little skanky cat. That's why she's climbing through the windows before. That's why she's jumping through the broken ones now. Some of them just can't handle getting killed, you know? Count the med sprays, folks. This one's got a lot. Oh, she stumbled and I got stuck. Okay, the delay on breaking windows in this game is the stupidest thing. Bye, bitch. Okay, count now, because that's been many med sprays and a pocket knife. We're getting closer to the threshold here. Okay, come on, game. Why are you going to do that to me? Another med spray. Did you hear it? She's got a med spray for every window on this damn camp. Oh, it got stuck. Are you kidding? Another pocket knife and another med spray. Yep. Cheating. She crossed that threshold. Can't have that many items. Oh, come on. I didn't hit that fucking button. This game. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Now I gotta slash her. Because she's gonna have a pocket knife every time I grab her. I guess what the bitch can't do. Replace up. It doesn't matter. I could break all the windows. She'll just go through them and heal herself again. Ah, she doesn't. But she rage quit. What a chicken shit.
Oh, really? You still got the kill for it, though.
No, I didn't. I'll get the no survivors, but that's why I said 7 out of 8, I think.
Time to come home now.
It already said that before you killed them. Because one person disconnected.
Oh, alright.
It said 6 out of 8 before you killed them.
Still a dick move. Two pocket knives and like 4 med sprays. It's possible she picked up an extra one, but she was pretty much running. Well, what's supposed to happen even when you rage quit a match is you're supposed to get points that accumulate so that you go in the salt mines, which is supposed to be a separate group of cheating quitters and things like that, and well, basically quitters. And I don't think that system was ever implemented at all. I think it was all just bullshit to try and get people not to leave the game out of frustration with those people. Because it never, clearly never worked. There's been no decrease in that happening. So, yes, the cheater is back. You gonna rage quit again this time?
What you talking about, catch you if you can? You ain't Leo. Leonardo DiCaprio, man.
Yeah, I'm not playing with rage quitters. I'll find another lobby. Of course, guess where this game's gonna put me? If I had to bet, it'd be right back in that lobby. Part 8 with the meat cleaver? I could do that. Any counselor requests, since I'm more likely to be a counselor? Or I could just leave that at random. Start with Jason.
But he took the slot.
I don't know why the scrolling takes so long. Yeah, he's got thick-skinned, restful, and medic. Alrighty. Yeah, it hasn't been that long since the last Star Wars, but yeah, I'm ready for another one too. I think it's time for the whole series to end. You know? So let's just end it. Let's see what the end's gonna be like. Alright. Purple Barney Jason on the scene.
Did anyone else get away?
Yeah, I heard that rumor. We'll have to see. That was not what I wanted to pick up, but okay. Crazy Gamer 1, how you doing? Yeah, I should be able to lock the door. A battery. Well, so I'm going to take this in the water. They should make that so that if you bring the gas or the battery in the water, like, you can't use them or something. Actually, no, because then people would just do that out of spite. Anything else over here? No? Okay. Maybe. No. The Last Jedi, huh? For the first time? Or just again? I haven't watched it since I saw it in the theater. Well, you are just not about the spoiler alerts tonight. That is literally the third character you've mentioned tonight that has died in something you've seen recently. I'm going to ask you to say spoiler alert. I mean, yeah, I saw, but, you know, maybe a couple other people here did. So you probably shouldn't say that. But yes, he did die pretty easily. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. It hasn't been forever. It hasn't been that long at all. Who locks this door? Someone else will come get this. I don't know where to take it. You're upset that I know who died at the end? Oh, you know who died at the end. Okay. I had to read that the right way. I'm like, why are you upset that I know who died at the end? Yes, no, I know what you mean. That's still kind of a half spoiler, but yeah. I'm sure we may see that character again. But who knows? The actor who plays that character has kind of been talking smack about how that all went down, so maybe not. Because he or she might not be so sharp-tongued if he or she were still involved in the last movie. But who knows? It is the filming for the last movie is done, so...
okay if anybody finds.
It could still be edited out.
Battery in the key.
Alright, well now you're giving things away still. I mean, that narrows down characters pretty significantly. You should just not talk about anybody who dies in any movie. You're not that subtle about it. Let's talk about other characters in the movie then. Let's talk about characters in the next movie. Like Lando's coming back. Though I don't think I think they said it's not going to be a very big part. It's like Lando's kid's going to be around or something. Daughter or something like that. Another action figure for them to sell. R2 has force powers. There's no such thing as a droid with force powers. I mean, you'd have to be at the level of having force capabilities to be that, if you're that strong with the force as you're alluding. Again, the force doesn't affect droids. Unless you're talking about the Mary Poppins moment. And yeah, that person clearly made some progress in that area. Man, what do you do when you're Bugsy and can't fix shit? You just kind of run around. Can that happen, I wonder? I don't know. Hola, Sergito. ¿Quién son Buseco y Bachina? No sé. Pero, okay. Si dices.
Dead body?
So you want Anakin back that way, but you don't think it can happen. Oh, looks like J-Dog's on the prowl. Yeah, he saw me. Crap. He made it through the door. He asphyxiated me? What a dick. Oh, I was the last one left? Oh, well, I might as well just died anyway, because... Yeah, Bugsy can't fix anything. So I was pretty useless at that point. Wow, they all died fast. Wow, they got, like, nothing done.
Your job is through.
Well...
Return to mommy.
Yeah, and he just asphyxiated too. Ugh. And if someone was hiding, seek and destroyed, I gotta get a lobby with people with more skill. I hope it puts me in another lobby. We had no chance there, dying that fast. I'd have thought at least 4 more counselors were still alive at that point. Oh well. I don't mind if players are inexperienced. That's fine. Like, I'll give them advice or whatever, but they weren't really communicating either, so that's no fun. Well, one did. One said he had some parts, but that was it. Still the same person. Or maybe we won't get in a lobby at all. Let's see what happens here. Put me with the same group. Why would it take me out of that lobby just to put me back in? This game makes no sense sometimes. Oh gosh. Foreigners who don't speak English. I hate to say it, but like, there's a much higher rate of cheating among foreigners. It always makes me concerned as a result. But the fact that you can't communicate with them either, it's just like makes coordinating impossible. You know, like go up to them and use vague hand signals. Like, it's just silly. Oh well. Maybe I should just like get myself killed here. I'll just mess up the repair and die. Jason will show up. Yeah, the main... Whoops. What the hell just happened? It bugged out and I'm stuck now. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, that was weird. Like, I couldn't... It disengaged me from the skill check and then I couldn't move for several seconds. Yeah, always something with this game. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm repairing stuff and everybody else is getting crap, so... Don't point out your rifle at me. That's rude. How about that for a hand signal? Yep. Like I said, can't trust the foreigners. Idiot tried to shoot me with a shotgun. Oh, really? Okay, well, definitely not a cheater. Because that was not impressive.
Yes, sir, I'm not.
That was... Who missed this? See that idiot other player went through this whole house, took the shotgun and everything, and left the battery. Dummy. I'm not even trying right now. Jason morph away? Looks that way. Well, let's get ourselves killed again. Because why not? That'd be funny if I fixed the car as Bugsy. Be unusual. That's for sure. Gonna have to guess on that last one. Oh no. Check that out. It's easier with a controller. That's for sure. I don't know. I don't think they'll make Rey fall to the dark side. It's Disney after all. And they would make her fall to the dark side without redeeming her by the end of the movie, and there's not a lot of time for that to happen. Of course, there's always a chance that they get so much footage. They split it into 2 movies. That was one of my original predictions. Possibilities, anyway. That they do like what they did with the last Harry Potter movie. Split it into 2 so they can make more money. Because it's the last of the franchise and people will pay to see 2 halves of a big movie. Wouldn't surprise me if that got discussed, you know? Yeah, right. That's what I just said. It's Disney. So if she fell, she'd have to come back. It's hard to do in one movie, but that's what led me to say, yeah, I think if they split it into 2 parts, she could fall in one and then be redeemed in the other. She'd be like Bastila. From Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, so I like. Just need a walkie-talkie to talk to people who don't speak my language. Can't even tell people I found a Tommy tape. Oh wells. Yeah, Kylo's a dick, that's for sure. And he's such a brat, too. And the only one I hate more is that other guy. The redhead. What's his name? Colonel Temper Tantrum, whatever the hell his name is there. I definitely want him dead. You know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. The one who's sucking up to Snoke. There we go. Hopefully Tommy fixes the phone. Doesn't just run away with that. I don't know if I could trust him. Yeah, I would IMDb it, but I'm Bugsy right now. IMD Bugsy.
Yes, hello.
I don't know.
Hi, Jason.
I mean, to be honest, J.J. Abrams never been extremely creative. Most of his stuff is fairly derivative, well produced, but kind of safe and derivative for the most part.
Come on, Jason.
So I don't think I have a ton of high hopes for the story. I was very disappointed
Aw, I appreciate it.
with The Force Awakens because I was like, I've totally seen this exact movie before. It's called A New Hope. Well, eventually called A New Hope. And I was like, there was nothing new and interesting
I'll
for
stand
me.
with everybody. Be free. Be free. Go. No.
I mean, it's loaded with fan service, but meh. Again, nice, you know, nicely produced movie, but not that interesting.
You, but
Jason's killing my friends. Please get out here. No, this is not a prank.
Oh, glad I gave Tommy the
go.
Jason,
phone
no.
fuse.
Let me kill you.
Oh my God, help!
I know, and I want to go with you too, but oh,
Oh my God.
I love when they see bodies through walls. How, I mean, come on, game. Look. That did not need to happen. Jason. It's Jason. He's just walking. Oh, there he goes. Sidious's master. You mean Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yeah, we've played this game before, Jason. I really don't want to give Jason rage before the cops come.
cool.
Пацаны, давайте тут потусим.
I'm so scared that I kill you. Oh my god.
Пацана убью, который меня хотел убивать. Я его сейчас убью.
Yeah, I don't know what this dude's saying.
Oh, I missed.
I get to never miss ya.
10 out of 10.
Не, да он меня бесит, пацаны, задержите его.
I don't know what this kid's saying.
Let's watch.
Oh, he got rage at the absolute worst time. Did you see that? Right as I'm messing with him. Well, it says I still have my pocket knife. Did I have two? Oh yeah, I think I had two. Well, I have 2 minutes 48 seconds here.
Wow.
I don't know. There are a lot of possibilities, Zero. I don't think the trilogy will end with answers to all the questions. I don't think J.J. Abrams is quite that masterful. This is pointless because those won't work. Firecrackers.
I'm scared of you,
Car keys. Yeah, no battery in the other car anyway. Oh, I'll just drop them. Huh, can't believe this house is not fully explored. Door's locked. Door's locked. Let's just hang out here. It's obviously someone called Tommy. So someone was here. They just didn't finish exploring. It's not like Jason showed up to give chase. Nothing is broken. So why didn't the person who called Tommy finish exploring this house? Is that bad at checking for stuff? Anyway, chances are good now. 1 minute left. Pocket knife, med spray. Near the exit. Jason not on me. I don't want to call it yet, but I mean, I'm pretty close. I know how I'd bet. The only 2 other players. The H goes after the O in Ahsoka. But yes, that'd be pretty cool. I started watching the Star Wars Resistance series, but I don't know. It's too kiddie and cartoonish for me. I watched Rebels and Clone Wars, but couldn't get into that show. It was too cutesy and baby Disney for me. Felt like it was for 8-year-olds. So I couldn't get into it and I stopped watching it. I will watch when the Clone Wars comes back soon. That was a good series. But yeah, an Ahsoka series would be good. I prefer that to this Resistance show they have now. Oh. How could the phone change it to Ashoka? That's not a word, is it? Oh. Should I go help that person? Even though I could have escaped already? That was Tommy. Why isn't Tommy helping that person? At least your phone doesn't shut off intermittently like mine. Tommy, drop your shotgun. He won't. He'll just leave. Well, the other person's dead, so Jason should be here momentarily. What the hell, dude? I'm just gonna walk out all cash like. Yeah, there you go. The other side of the S, not the other side of the O, yeah. She was a little bratty to begin with, the beginning of the Clone Wars, but she matured.
Я круто поиграл.
I also like the whole fulcrum thing.
почему-то, пацаны.
Alright. I'm fading fast here, folks. Like I said, I got up really early this morning. And yesterday morning. EU!
Круто было.
This game won't put me in a US server. So I think that probably means I'm gonna wrap up here. It's been about an hour and a half. I don't really want to fall asleep on my stream. So, I think I'm gonna head out for the night. Hey, you don't think Disney would make an Ahsoka movie? If Disney can make money off it, they'll make an Ahsoka movie, trust me. They're gonna keep making movies as long as they can make money. By the way, do you happen to hear Zero at all from our very upset friend? Via Facebook or anything like that? I was wondering if he'd be on tonight. I didn't see anything on Twitter or Discord or anything like that. No? Okay. Well, we'll just have to wait and see and hope he shows up at some point. I didn't really check his channel. See if anything was going on there. He liked my video. But that was a few days ago. Oh well. We'll do see if we hear from him. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna wrap up before I fall asleep. Thanks for joining me tonight, of course. As always, appreciate your company. Sorry I'm a little on the groggy side. But, yeah. Should be back tomorrow evening. Just check my calendar to be sure. Yep. Looks good. It won't be a long stream tomorrow night because I have to get up super early Thursday, but I still should be home at a reasonable hour. So, plan on seeing you tomorrow night. Hope you'll join me. And, yeah, you have a good night as well. And a great day tomorrow. And happy gaming.